got about 4.5 minutes to go in the freshman game, so I will keep you informed as to what we're doing. Okay. All right. Thanks. All right. Bye. That is Connor. 15. Yeah, just had his helmet on. Yeah.
Reggie's starting tonight, I'm sure, huh?
Since he didn't play last year, this is like his first year
Yeah.
playing quarterback. This place would be a lot nicer have trouble?
1, 2. Check, check, check. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Coach. Oh. check 1 2. This is your countdown for the Preston Indians pregame show. Pregame in 30 seconds from Mark. As we'll have a good game today, hopefully. And pregame show will start in 15 seconds from Mark. Pregame in 10 seconds from Mark. Have a good game. Pre-game show in 5 seconds from Mark. The following is a wholly owned production of Cook Brothers Broadcasting. It's time for Preston Indian Sports. This game is a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH and on mylocalradio.com. This is the Preston Indian Crumble Cookie pregame show. Coming up, we'll take a look at tonight's game. We'll hear from the coach, look at the pregame stats, all leading up to tonight's action. The pregame show is sponsored by Crumble Cookie, bringing friends and families together over the world's best cookies. You're listening to live coverage of the Preston Indians on FM 105.5, AM 1340, and on mylocalradio.com. And a very pleasant good evening, everybody, and welcome here to the Preston High School as tonight's game will feature Preston against the Star Valley Braves. Preston 0-2, trying to bounce back from a loss last week at Bonneville. As Star Valley comes into the game tonight, they are 1-0 as they knocked off Shelley last week in a very entertaining game up at Shelley High School. When we come back, we'll have the North Stars Ultimate Outdoor Scene Set, plus we'll welcome back an old friend coming up in just a few minutes as well. We'll take a time out here on the Crumble Cookie pregame show. This is the Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian football on KACH and on mylocalradio.com.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Since 2005, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston. Calling all cookie lovers. Crumble, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, has fresh new flavors weekly. Until Saturday, enjoy mouth-watering specialty flavors and warm chocolate chip cookies made fresh daily. Crumble is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, 8 a.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday, and are closed on Sundays. Savor the flavors before they're gone. Order today.
Magnolia Road is here to bring you the latest trends in women's fashion. We believe fashion should not only be stylish, but also comfortable and inclusive for every body type in sizes small to 3X. We strongly believe in giving back to our community, and by supporting Magnolia Road, you are not only embracing fashion, but also supporting the Preston and Westside sports programs. Our team is here to help you find that perfect outfit that suits your style and makes you feel confident. Visit Magnolia Road at our new location, 12 North State Street in Preston, Idaho.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
And welcome back here to the Preston Indians pregame show and the Crumble Cookie pregame show as well here on KACH and on mylocalradio.com as it's time for the North Stars Ultimate Outdoors Scene Set. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors on State Street at the north end of the city of Preston. As we welcome back an old friend, John Slaughter, who missed the first couple of games, recovering from a minor surgery. But welcome back. Glad to have you with us.
Yeah, I'm a little bit behind, but I'm glad to be back. You know, I've always enjoyed being here with the Preston Indians and their football, basketball programs. And, yeah, Dan, it's always good to be with you. We should have an interesting one tonight. It
should be a fun one. For the Indians, they come in 0-2. A couple of tough losses. I mean, they lost a close game against Lakeland up in Montana. And then last week fell behind early. Had to really kind of adjust in the rain delay, but played a much better second half and really kind of got back into the game, but still came up short against Bonneville as well.
Well, yeah, and you know, that goes to show that the more experience they get, the better they'll be. They are in for a real tough one tonight, though, because Star Valley is not a pushover. They number of championships and very big and strong, even though what are they, 2A or 3? I think they're a lower class than we are, but even though with that, they're big. Them farm boys up there are nice, good-sized boys to play.
And they're very versatile as well. Get this. They rotated 3 different quarterbacks last week. Nobody played more than 2 snaps in a row, and they really threw the ball around. They had 11 different guys that caught passes in the game and 12 different guys that carried the ball.
Boy, that is diversity, I'll tell you, because, you know, if you can rest your players in between plays, give them a chance to catch their breath, check what's going on, think about what's going on, that can be a real asset. You know, if you've got enough players to go 2 or 3 deep, that's awesome.
Yeah, so they knocked off Shelley last week, 34-13, and that just kind of keeps their record going. This is a program that's been almost unstoppable over the years. In fact, for the Braves coming into this game, they've, as a whole, as a school, they've won 91 state titles in Wyoming over 11 different sports, and they have also won, a dozen football titles during that time as well. This has always been a consistently tough program.
Well, you know, one of the things I think that benefits them too, and you know, a lot of coaches will agree with me, that when you have a great wrestling program like they do, 91 I think, 91 championships or something in the school history, you know, that really helps your football program because you have to be quick, strong, you know, and all the athletical capabilities for wrestling that goes in with football, ties in real well with football.
Yeah, so this is a difficult program to face. Preston's done pretty well against them. They've played 7 times over the years. Star Valley has won 4 of the 7. Last year, Star Valley won the game up in Afton, 42-14, and then actually it snapped a 2-game winning streak that Preston held over them at the time. So we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, it'll be time to talk to the coach. Craig Cunningham will be our guest on the pregame show when we continue right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
It's in the trunk. I'm sure I give you the right
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
the greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You. Not just a name, but a commitment.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
Bought my first truck from here in 1992 when I was 14 years old, and been buying trucks and a few cars ever since. I'm always referring friends, family, anybody I talk to West Motor Company.
We have a good time here, We have a great team of employees that we encourage them to have fun. Play at work is kind of one of our mottos.
West Motors will treat you like family.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
When we come back, it'll be time to step into the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston. Set your appointment online at evergreenfinancialpartners.com. Now they have an office in Pocatello as well. We'll be right back. We'll talk to the coach coming up right after this. It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston, or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com.
Magnolia Road is here to bring you the latest trends in women's fashion. We believe fashion should not only be stylish, but also comfortable and inclusive for every body type in sizes small to 3X. We strongly believe in giving back to our community, and by supporting Magnolia Road, you are not only embracing fashion, but also supporting the Preston and West Side sports programs. Our team is here to help you find that perfect outfit that suits your style and makes you feel confident. Visit Magnolia Road at our new location, 12 North State Street in Preston, Idaho.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
And welcome back here to the Crumble Cookie pregame show. Time to jump into the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Evergreen Financial Partners, as we'll talk to Coach Cunningham, getting ready to take on Star Valley here this evening. It was a good game once things got rolling against the Bees. You just kind of fell behind early, and then the rain came, and everything kind of had to catch up from there.
Yeah, we dug ourselves a hole and tried to dig out of it, and we just need a little bit more time or one more stop. I think we're in good shape there. So, self-inflicted wounds.
Yeah, I mean, it's you never expect an opening kickoff to go back 80 yards the other way and find yourself down, 7-0, and a turnover, and you're down 14 points when the rain came a minute and 40-something seconds into the game.
Yeah, the rain was probably a blessing to us because it gave us a chance to regroup, settle the kids down, tell them we can't do anything about what's happened in the past, but we can go out and play good ball from here on out, and they did that for the most part. I was pretty proud of their effort.
Yeah, once you got back in the field after the rain delay was over, you pretty much played them head up and really played them to a draw, getting rid of that first minute and a half.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
When you look at Reggie at quarterback, I think he's maturing. After the first 8 quarters, I think as he worked his way through the second half the other night, he really started to pick up his game.
Yeah, you got to remember, this is basically his first varsity action he's ever seen, these first 2 games, and he got knocked out of that first one early. So really now he has one varsity game of experience. And that second half, man, he tore it up. So that's who he is. He's an awesome quarterback when he gets rolling.
Yeah, Carson Winder, another good job carrying the ball as well.
Yeah, Carson's our go-to guy. He kind of is, like we've called him before, the the multi-tool. He does everything.
It's amazing that you walk onto a football field for Preston and your last name is Harris. All of a sudden, you're a pretty good tight end. You're a pretty good receiver.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and he's wearing the same number as Brother War, and he's doing it justice, I believe.
Yeah, it's too bad that it took a year to get him out on the football field, because he would have been a few more steps ahead and doing incredible things, because he already is now.
Yeah, no, I'm so grateful to get him.
Let's talk about the defense for a minute. I think Bonneville was big. They were fast. They were quick. They were hard to catch. It looked like just a lot of trying to get a lot of arm tackles. Couldn't really get bodies on people.
We still look a little rusty on defense. We're figuring things out as the game goes, but we got to do it sooner. Techniques are breaking down in the trenches once in a while, and then we're able to correct it as the game goes on. And when games are over, we correct those, and they're seeing some of the things they need to do better, and we're getting there.
Star Valley, you lost to last year, but you beat them the 2 years before that. How do you bounce back at home coming up in this game?
Well, we just move ahead. We learn from our mistakes, and we just move forward. We're having a good week of preparation. We feel good about that. We got to get up for them. We got to start fast. That has not happened the last couple weeks, and just be ready for a slugfest because that's who they are. They are always well prepared. They're very well coached. They're disciplined as can be. I think they run this system since the age of 5th grade on up. They just do it, and so they do it very well, and you got to be ready.
Got to be nice to be able to play in front of the home folks for once.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. Have a home game. Yeah, we're excited about that.
Ought to be nice. I mean, you got this week, then the next week, of course, is homecoming. So a couple of big weeks in front of the home crowd here for the Preston Indians.
Yeah, we want to get things rolling.
Let's get it going tonight. Best of luck against the Braves.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
That's Coach Cunningham with us here on the pregame show. We'll take a time out. Back with more right after this. When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You. Not just a name, but a commitment. If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
This Grandparents' Day, September 10th, let your heart bloom with Sunsage Floral. Show Grandma your deep gratitude with our traditional flowers for Grandparents' Day. More than just arrangements, they symbolize love, devotion, and gratitude. At Sunsage Floral, we cherish connection. That's why we offer home delivery or the option to send your heartfelt gift wherever your loved ones are. Visit online at PrestonIdahoFlorist.com or call 208-852-6711 to find your perfect arrangement. Embrace the boundless love of Grandparents' Day with Sunsage Floral for life's important moments.
All right, welcome back here to Preston High School as they are ready to play football. So we are as well. As Star Valley won the toss, they elected to defer to the second half. So that means the Preston Indians will get the ball first tonight as they go looking for their first win. Nice to be back here at home as the Indians will take on Star Valley. Back deep for Preston will be Coulter Moffitt on the nearest to us, and I believe that is Tucker Hatch over on the far side. As the kickoff right down the middle, as it's going to come down to Hatch at the goal line. He'll come to near side, gets up near the 20. He's actually brought down at about the 18-yard line. So 1st and 10 there for the Indians.
as they'll come out with the offense. And once again, Reggie Larson will be at quarterback. Larson, who so far on the year has completed 46% of his passes for 352 yards and had a good day throwing last week in the game against Bonneville, especially got it going in the second half through a couple of long touchdown passes. Indians come out 4 wides, 2 to each side, as they're going to come after him right away, and a little crossing pattern's incomplete as it's dropped by Clayton Hobbs. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. So this time Preston's going to send 3 men in a bunch formation right. The toss goes to Winder. Winder trying to get around the corner, still on his feet, gets across the 25 up to about the 26-yard line. That's a good positive run by Winder. He's going to pick up 9 and bring up 3rd down and short.
Yeah, the right side did a great job. The old line on the right side did a great job pushing student body into the center and giving Carson a chance to get up the sideline, up towards the sideline.
So 3rd and short on Preston's first possession. They go back to Winder again. Boy, he almost lost the ball and then was dropped short, probably lost a yard. Kind of a bad handoff as he had to kind of pin it against his thigh. And good thing he didn't lose it before he got hit for the first time.
And he was hit quick. That defense for Star Valley is very quick. They're quick off the ball.
So Preston's going to roll the dice. They're going to go throw it on 4th down deep in their own territory. 4th down and about a long 2, maybe 3. And nope, they'll direct snap it to Winder, who punts it away. Nobody back there. This is going to be a great punt, and it's going to roll down inside the 5 and be down at the 2. Hustling down was Clayton Hobbs to down it, and Star Valley is going to be inside their own 5-yard line for their first offensive snap of the game.
You know, I didn't even expect that. They lined up like they had a pass or a short pass out to the side or something like that. They had wide receivers out both on both sides. So,
well, let's see who's going to start at quarterback for Star Valley. They're going to run 3 different people out there, like they did last week. And talking to the Star Valley broadcasters, they didn't have any quarterback run any more than 2 plays at a time before they rotated out. This is going to be Thurston Hilton who's going to get the first snaps tonight. I formation behind him as the ball at the 2-yard line. They toss it backwards. He gets maybe to the goal line, and the surge will push it forward. They get maybe a yard out to about the 3.
That was a great job by the defense inside there, especially down the middle. Lindhart was the big guy on top. He's the one that pulled him back and inside. Nice job.
Like I said, they're going to rotate people in and out like crazy, as already they're going to go to a different quarterback, as this is Zach Thompson, I believe, now at quarterback, as he'll run out of the shotgun. In fact, it's not Thompson, it's Cooper Lancaster, number 1, who gets it across the 5 up to about the 6. That'll be a positive gain of about 4 yards.
And Lancaster is their senior. He's the one that does that. He ran for a running touchdown last week for the Beavers.
He did. He took off and ran 26 yards for a touchdown last week. And now they're going to rotate everybody in and out again, as now it's Smith McClure, who is the younger brother of their all-state quarterback from a couple of years ago. McClure trying to draw the Indians offside as it's 3rd down and about 4. Now they wait, and now they get the snap off. Wants to throw underneath. It's complete as the pass goes to Bryson Neld.
Yeah, he was wide open. The defense was going deep. They were playing we were playing almost in a safety prevent defense, and there was a hole right in the middle wide open. Nice throw, catch and catch.
First down out to the 16-yard line. So a gain of 10 on the play. They'll throw it again as they swing it out to the far side. As that's going to be positive yardage again up across the 25. As that's complete to Porter Merritt. That'll be a gain of 9 on the play.
They gave him a first down.
They did, okay.
Yeah.
They gave it to him. So just enough. 20 yards on back-to-back throws. 1st and 10 again. They go back to Tristan Hilton this time. Hilton, who's their short yardage specialist, little toss inside. That's Merritt, going to try to break it outside again. Gets across the 45 up to the 50 where he's knocked out of bounds. That's actually Bryson Nell, my bad.
Apologize, we have to use a camera further back today, so from the thing, so we can't get that sideline very well.
So that's another first down as they do mark it right at midfield. So a 20-yard run for Neld. The misdirection inside. They got him stacked up in the backfield, and they're going to lose big yardage. Although they're going to give him forward progress to the 47. It'd only be a loss of 3 on the play. As that toss went to Neld inside for no gain.
Very generous spot, I thought. Because they stood him up right there, but.
2nd down and 12. Smith McClure back out onto the play here. They send 3 receivers out to the left. They look left, throw underneath. It's a little bit tall, but Merritt able to pull it in. Then he breaks loose. He's free down the sidelines, gets near first down territory, and has it as he gets across the 40 to the 38 of the Indians. That'll be another 12-yard gain. So that rotation of players, like I said in the pregame show last week, they had 11 different guys carry the ball and 12 different players catch passes. All in all, 330 yards in offense. As Hilton will keep it, gets it back across the 35. As be a short game, give him about 3 on the play. As McClure stays in the game. Trying to direct traffic. That has a running back right on his shoulder, 2 receivers right. Wants to throw right, throws out here underneath. It's complete. Neld has it up to cross the 30 to the 29. As that'll be good for another 9-yard gain. So they're moving the ball well, is Star Valley.
Yeah, their quarterbacks are dropping that ball off quick. Those receivers go out about 5-10 yards and turn around. That ball's right there.
I don't remember them being this up-tempo last year when we saw them. Do you?
I don't either. That's what I'm saying. They're very quick.
Little toss goes to the deep man, as that is Jesse Levitt. As Levitt will get up across the 25 to about the 23, and that'll be good for another first down. As Levitt will pick up 6 on the play. So they move the chains again. 1st and 10 from the 23. Man in motion. They toss it to him on the jet sweep. That's Nell going left as he gets tripped up. And he'll be lucky if he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Good play, defensive play by the Indians as they read that all the way. They saw that quick pitch to the backfield and go in the opposite direction. So great read and way to stay home on that right side.
Levitt jumps over onto the quarterback's left shoulder, gets the handoff straight ahead, right up the middle, big hole, runs over a man, gets down inside the 10 to the 8. And another first down. And we got a Preston Indian down in the backfield. And slow to get up, as that'll be a 16-yard gain this time for Levitt.
That's Micah Perry, I believe.
Micah Perry, a little slow to get up in the backfield. Trainers out to check on him and looking at his area around his left knee while they check on him. Tell you what, let's squeeze in a timeout. This is the Bailey Beckstead presentation of Preston Indian football on KACH and on mylocalradio.com.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Bracken Ward, the injured player, coming off the field. As first down, another run by the Braves. This is Smith McClure as he'll run it in for the touchdown from 8 yards away.
Yeah, he's got good size, good speed. Hole was wide open for him. Defense was expecting something on the other side, I believe.
So McClure gets Star Valley on the board quickly here in the first quarter. 6-0. They want to try the extra point. The snap, the spot is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good by Christoph Batchelor. So with 5 minutes exactly to play here in the first quarter, it is Star Valley 7 and Preston 0. We're back with a kickoff right after this timeout on this Bailey Beckstead real estate presentation of Preston Indian football. We'll be right back.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
This Grandparents' Day, September 10th, let your heart bloom with Sunsage Floral. Show Grandma your deep gratitude with our traditional flowers for Grandparents' Day. More than just arrangements. They symbolize love, devotion, and gratitude. At Sunsage Floral, we cherish connection. That's why we offer home delivery or the option to send your heartfelt gift wherever your loved ones are. Visit online at PrestonIdahoFlorist.com or call 208-852-6711 to find your perfect arrangement. Embrace the boundless love of Grandparents' Day with Sunsage Floral for life's important moments.
Kickoff comes back the other way, and it goes out of bounds, so Preston will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20. First quarter of tonight's game brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700. So 1st and 10 Preston from their own 20, which as bad as that sounds, it's actually 2 yards better than their first possession when they took it at the 18. So Winder, the running back, as he stands behind Reggie Larson. Larson 0 for 1 passing in their first possession, takes the snap, wants to roll right, looking, throws down the field, throws into a crowd that's picked off at midfield. As coming over and stepping in front of the intended receiver was Porter Merritt for the interception.
Yeah, Merritt played that throw. He was watching the quarterback as the defender was down 40 yards, about 40 yards down the field. And tough throw for Reggie Larson, and he just stepped in front of him and basketed the ball.
If there's been a problem for the Indians, it's been turnovers in the first 2 games. That's interception number 6 so far through 8.5 quarters. Man in motion, they fake it to him, inside handoff, penalty markers fly. As the handoff goes to Jesse Levitt. Now let's see what the marker is. It was thrown by the line judge here on the near side of the field. They gained about 1 yard. They get, if I heard the official right, the yelling illegal formation.
Yep. And
they'll move the ball back. So an illegal procedure against the offense. We'll move it back 5. And to bring up first down and 15. So we'll do it again. Hilton at quarterback, fakes the handoff, looks down the middle, and it's wide open. Trailing the play was Prescott Vigil, and he makes the catch up to the 30. 29-yard pass play. Check that, a 19-yard pass play, I should say.
Preston Mello with the reception. 1st and 10, Star Valley.
So another 1st and 10 here for Star Valley. Looking again, throwing over the middle. This time he throws into a crowd. Almost picked off, as the one guy who he almost hit in stride was Tucker Hatch, the cornerback for the Indians. So to bring up 2nd down.
We give height on that quarterback. He's a good-sized quarterback, 6'2".
As they roll Cooper Lancaster back in. He's the running guy. Out of the shotgun, Lancaster fakes, throws underneath. It's complete as they get up go about the 22. It's going to bring up 3rd down and a couple as the pass complete on the outside as that went to Lane Wilberhouse, their biggest receiver at 6'4". Again, they want to throw over the middle, complete, as a good hit as Hatch comes up and knocks him down at the 15-yard line, but it's still going to be good for another 1st down.
That's one of those plays I was talking about. The receiver only got about 4 or 5 yards and cuts sharp into the middle. And finds an open spot right there, and a nice throw by the quarterback.
73 yards passing here in the 1st quarter already with 3.5 to play. High snap, Lancaster pulls it down, now wants to run, still on his feet, breaks a couple of tackles as he'll get up near the 10, maybe 11, 12-yard line. Looks like they'll mark it officially. That'll be a gain of about 5 on the play. Clock will continue to roll as we go inside 3 minutes to play here in the 1st quarter. 7-0. Star Valley leads. Dan Hubbard along with John Slaughter. John Beverly back in the studio tonight. Levitt. Straight direct handoff. That comes to Smith, the running quarterback. He puts his head down and gets up to about the 6-yard line, so he'll gain about 4 yards on the play.
Just a yard short of the line to gain. Another good run.
It'll be 3rd down and short now, as they're once again inside the red zone and knocking on the door of the Preston goal line. Hilton back in at quarterback. Toss to the deep man. That's Levitt. Levitt trying to string the play out. Nice play defensively by the cornerback there on the right side for the Preston defense. Clayton Hobbs got a hold of him and then wouldn't let him go.
And Clayton Hobbs was the one that got to him first, was able to stop him from scoring.
It will be good enough for a 1st down, though, as they get down to about the 1. So 1st and short here for the Braves offense. 1:45 to play here in the 1st quarter. Tristan Hilton back in at quarterback. I formation behind him. They give it to Levitt, the deep man. He's going to go the 1 yard for the touchdown. So Levitt runs 1 yard for the score. It's 13-0. And once again, it'll be Christoph Belcher in to try the point after. 1:36 to play in the quarter. Low snap, gets by both the holder and the kicker. He just falls on it, and the attempt will be no good. So it remains 13-0 here with 1:36 to play in quarter number 1. Take another timeout. Preston trailing. They'll get the ball back, though, here as the quarter is about to come to an end. We'll be back after this timeout from Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team and This is Preston Indian Football on KCH and on mylocalradio.com.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County. Some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, Preston will get the ball again on a kickoff as Winder and Hatch are back deep again. As again, this is going to come to Hatch. In fact, it's going to go into the end zone rather, and it'll be another touchback. And Preston has the ball again at their own 20. So 13-0, and certainly the Star Valley offense has come as advertised here in the first quarter.
Yeah, they're definitely playing up to their first win of the game, against Shelley. So yeah, they're a good team. There's no doubt about it, and we knew that going in.
So the Preston offense back out onto the field. Winder, lone setback. 4 receivers into the pattern. Trips right. They'll give it to Winder. Wants to cut it back left. We got a flag coming in from behind the play. Winder gets up near the 25. Well, let's see what the flag is going to be. Now, wait a minute. I could have sworn I saw a penalty flag coming from the referee, but I don't see it on the field now. Okay, so the play will stand. It'll be a 4-yard gain for Winder, 2nd down and 6. As the throw underneath, wide open, he's got him. Up to midfield, just short of midfield as the completed pass goes to Hobbs.
Hobbs did a great job. The throw was perfect. It was right on the right shoulder or left shoulder and right into the center of the body, and nice pitch and catch.
25-yard pass play. So first down for the Indians. Right at the midfield stripe as they look to get into Star Valley territory for the first time. Toss left comes to Winder. They string it out well. Winder takes a hit just as he gets to the 50. He'll get across the 50 to the 49, so it's going to be a gain of 2. As we're down to about 30 seconds to play in the quarter as they call that play stayed in bounds. Winder's going to come off here to the near side as they'll run a new running back in. That's Connor Iverson. Boy, there's a legacy player at running back here at Preston. Hey?
Yeah, Iverson's a well-known name for the Preston Indians.
Want to throw. It's complete as he gets it to Wilson for the first down. Up just short of the 40-yard line.
Well, they're going to give it to him. Yeah, they're marking it just past the 41.
Yeah, it's like you're going to be. Looks like it just mark it just a hair short. It's going to be 3rd and less than a yard when we come back. That's the end of the first quarter. As after 1, it is Star Valley 13, Preston nothing. Preston has the ball when we come back on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian Football on KACH and on mylocalradio.com. Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website. There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, show times, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org. Winder back into the game, takes the handoff straight ahead across the 40 up to the 35. That'll be a Preston first down, another gain of 6. Showing at the Worm Creek Theater this weekend, it's Barbie, the new Barbie movie. For showtimes, ticket information, and other attractions, check out their website at wormcreek.org.
Yeah, Winder got a great hole by the offensive line going on that left side on that last play. Great run by Winder.
1st and 10. Larson wants to throw again. Nope, he's going down. As coming in on the sack, as coming in to make the play, blitz by Kenyon Hurd.
Yeah, he came in unattached from that right side. We should have bumped him off the line right there because he came in untouched right into Larson.
He's 2nd down and 19, a 9-yard loss on the sack. As Preston goes trips left, Larson dropping back, little screen pass, goes to Winder underneath, gets back to the 40, cross to the 39, and it's still going to bring up 3rd down at about 14. A 4-yard reception. And 3rd and long again for the Indians. This will be 2-down territory. They can't afford to fall behind by any more than the 13 points. Swing pass comes outside to Winder. Makes a good move. Cuts it back inside. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage as it's going to bring up 4th down and still 10 yards to go.
Yeah, their Star Valley's defense is playing very disciplined right there. They're coming up, blocking downfield, watching the ball the whole time, so they can see what's going on.
4th down and 10 yards, and that will help as there's a jump offside. That'll make it 4th down and about 5.5.
And that'll put it down to the 30-yard line.
And bring up 4th and about 6 yards to go here for the Indians. So let's see what they have in mind. Trips right, single receiver left. Hansen out of the shotgun, fakes the handoff, throws it over the middle, and it gets Hobbs takes a 2-hand chuck in the side, and they're not going to get any call out of the officials as Garrett Thompson shoved Hobbs just as the ball was arriving.
Yeah, they gave the defense the heads up on that one. He may have been just a split second in front of the ball, but yeah, that's something the officials aren't going to call.
So they'll turn the ball over, and Star Valley will take it over just over the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 in their own half of the field. 9:27 to play here in the first half. They already lead 13-0. As it is the quarterback with a bad toss. As the toss goes behind Levitt, he has to go back and fall on it. It'll be a loss of about 7 yards on the play.
Yeah, that pitch was very difficult. The back didn't even see it coming when he first pitched it, and so it went right past him and had to chase it. The back had to chase it to get on top of it.
Smith McClure was the quarterback who threw the toss, and he's going to stay in the game here now as they'll send 3 receivers left, single receiver right. Running back behind him is Merritt. And penalty flags again. Illegal procedure against Star Valley. And that's going to move them back again. That's their 3rd penalty of the first half. So it stays 2nd down. It's going to push them back even further as it'll be 2nd down at about 22. As they'll come out in the same formation. They'll once again send 3 receivers left, single receiver right. McClure stays in at quarterback. Looking across down the middle. Screen pass. They throw it underneath as it goes to Creek. Creek gets back near the original line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets across the 30-yard line. Nope, they're going to mark it right on the 30. So he gets about 11 of those 22 yards back, and it's going to bring up 3rd and long. As the draw play, and staying home and making a good defensive play. The first man to make contact with him is Cruz Harris, as he's able to wrap him up, and it's no gain. It'll bring up 4th down and 11.
Definitely a punting situation for Star Valley. That's they're what, on the 30-yard line, 29-yard line?
Yep, right on the 29, 4th and 11, as Winder's going to go all the way back near his 30-yard line, as it's a line drive kick, end over end. Winder just gets away from it, lets it roll. It's going to roll down to about the 32, and it'll be down there by the Braves. They lead 13-0 as Preston gets the ball back, 7:27 to play here in the first half. Today's game brought to you by Naylor Insurance. For home, health, life, and auto, stop by and find out how much you can save at Naylor Insurance, 223 North State Street in Preston. Well, Indian offense comes back out on the field. They were able to move the ball last time, as they just found themselves in a 4th and long situation and couldn't convert. As rolling out left, it's Larson. Larson gets hit. He's going to lose a couple of yards on the play. It'll push it back to about the 29, be a loss of 3. 2nd down and 13 coming up. I know this is your first time seeing the Indians this year, John, after recovering from surgery. You missed the first couple of games, but the offense is much like the offense they ran last year, but it's kind of sputtering at times.
Yeah, they're learning to play a little bit different, together. Different personnel in the backfield, and they don't have some of the ones that are gelling like they did before.
Larson throws as trying to make a move and get toward the ball, and he was accidentally tripped up, was Jake Schumann.
Schumann had the step on him. The ball was just overthrown a little bit, but just out of the reach.
It certainly looked catchable.
Yeah, but
and they're going to call it just incidental contact as they got their feet tangled up. 3rd down and 13. That's really a call that could have gone either way.
Yeah, that's true.
Larson rolling right, throws back against the grain, and it's picked off. As it's intercepted again, running with it up the sideline is Thompson. Thompson knocked out of bounds at about the 5. So penalty marker behind the play. And I guess that would be a sideline warning against the Indians. So let's see what it's going to be officially. See if we get an indication from the white hat on what this might be.
Was a flag thrown? Oh yeah, there it is down. Oh, that's yellow shoes.
He's got the flag in his hand still. He's still got it in his pocket. He motioned like a sideline warning against the Indians. 2nd interception of the game, as they pick off Larson again. Yep, sideline warning is what it is officially. As the interception will stand, and it'll be Star Valley ball at the 4-yard line, 1st and goal. Cooper Lancaster will now check in at quarterback. Levitt behind him, now moves over to the left side. They give it to Levitt. He's going to go off the right side, cuts it back in, and he's in. Touchdown.
Yeah, big, strong kid, strong legs. He had a big hole anyway, but he's quite the runner. Can get through there pretty easy.
So Levitt goes 4 yards for the touchdown after the 2nd interception. As once again, it'll be Christoph Belcher in to try the extra point. 19-0 with 6:22 to play here in the first half. Snap, spot, the kick is up, and it is no good. He pushed it wide right. So it'll stand at 19-0 as they've missed 2 of their 3 extra point attempts tonight. 19-0. The Indians trail Take a timeout. Back with a kickoff right after this on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian football.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils.
Second quarter of tonight's game brought to you by Butterfly Express as the kick goes right down the middle, and once again it's going to go into the end zone and be a touchback as the Indians once again will get it at their own 20-yard line. Hey, Nick, coming up next Friday night, it's homecoming. Get all the Indian grads, Preston graduates to come back for homecoming. Let's fill the stands, shall we? As the Jerome Tigers will be here next Friday night.
Yeah, that will be that'll be a close game. Jerome and Preston have matched up pretty good the last couple of years.
First and 10 for the Indians, 6:22 to play here in the first half. They trail 19-0. Waiting for missing a man as Benton Huff quickly runs onto the field to fill the tackle spot. Winder at the handoff, trying to go around the left side, gains about 5 yards. He's run out of bounds at the 26. They'll mark him, so call it a gain of 6 on the play.
Star Valley definitely hasn't been giving them anything up the middle, that's for sure. So they've been running wide, but we've been getting 3 and 4 or 5 yards a carry.
No, they are big in the middle. Cooper Lawson weighs in pretty big, and then right over the nose tackle is Jesse Gibson. A couple of big boys right over the nose of the ball. Gibson, 245, right on the nose. Handoff, Winder straight ahead. Runs into one of those big boys, picks up a couple of yards, and to bring up third down and short.
Yeah, Winder, if we could, he's get in there and he stood up straight, so it's hard to get them legs moving when they're almost bent backwards. He needs to get down a little lower, hit that line a little lower, and drive those legs.
He gets 3, so it's third down and 1 from the 29. Winder remains the lone setback as he gets the handoff, and he's
that's close.
Let's see where they spot him. I wasn't sure he got back to the line of scrimmage, to be quite honest with you. As they're going to mark it just short of the line to gain, so it's 4th and inches, and Preston will go for it, down 19-0 with 5:20 to play here in the first half. See if they can get him to jump off sides as Larson with one big hard count now looks over the sideline as they change the play. 2 receivers right, man in the slot, and 1 receiver left. And now that'll be a delay of game against the Indians and move them back 5 yards. So we're being up 4th and, Preston called a timeout. So they call the timeout not knowing what to do exactly. This timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, remember to stop in and develop a new look for yourself at Magnolia Road, 12 North State Street in Preston.
KACH.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com.
So here we go, 4th and short for the Indians. As they give it to Larson, he's stacked up. I'm not sure he got there. As now the line judge from the far side steps in and says, yeah, he did. So he got about a half a yard, but just enough for the first down. So that'll move the chains as Preston gets the ball just across the 30. Clock runs with 4:45 to play here in the first half. 19-0, Star Valley leads. Handoff, Winder. Able to chuck it outside, breaks it down the sideline, gets to the 50, cuts back inside, 45, still on his feet, wrestling down to the 40-yard line.
Nice run. Determination by Winder that time as he went and broke 2 tackles coming around that left side. The first man to get him, he just spun him off. The second one, he just broke through it. And then they finally caught up to him at the 40-yard line of Star Valley.
29-yard run. First and 10 Indians. That's one of Winder's best runs so far here in the first 2.5 games of the season. They give it to him again. He's really become the workhorse, too, as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. We start looking at all the people who've carried the ball for the Indians. Winder has certainly been the bell cow. Clayton Hobbs has only carried the ball 1 time. And 1 carry for Jake Schumann. Other than that, it's been Winder the whole time.
Winder, yeah, he's been the workhorse for sure.
2nd and 10. They want to throw this time. Larson wants to roll right. They're chasing after him. He'll throw up the sideline. Joe, he just throws it up for grabs, and it's intercepted again. He just floated it out there. And coming up to make the interception was Porter Merritt. And that's the 3rd interception tonight of Reggie Larson, and 8th overall on the year.
Yeah, you had a better angle looking down the sideline here with the camera being blocked off here, but I couldn't tell if that ball was even close to a receiver.
It was dreadfully underthrown, and Merritt was the one guy able to adjust and come and get it, and then made a nice play to keep a foot in bounds as he came down. So 1st and 10. And they'll go to Tristan Hilton this time as the quarterback, and whistles, and we got another false start. I guess that's the one problem with rotating the 3 quarterbacks in and out is they don't know the snap cadence.
Right, the cadence changes with each quarterback. Voice sound, depending, because they're not looking at him. They're the old line is looking forward, listening to the count, and there could be a hesitation, just a small hesitation in the count, can make a big difference.
So the 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15. Man goes in motion from right to left. Handoff inside as crashing through the line and falling forward is Levitt, as Levitt will pick up about 3 yards. Then it'll bring up second down. Well, make it 4 yards. He gets 2nd down and 11 as he gets 4 of those yards back. High formation again for the Braves as they'll fake it this time. They want to throw, and he's got a man wide open. But stumbling was Simon Gaskell and couldn't quite get to the ball.
Yeah, that was well overthrown, but he was wide open, no one near him.
So 3rd and 11. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 3:01 to play here in the first half. We invite you to stay tuned for the Puppy Steps Training Halftime Show. We'll talk about the way the first half went, look at the stats. That's all coming up at halftime on the Puppy Steps Training Halftime Report. As Star Valley's moving guys all over the place, and finally they need a timeout because they're running on the field late and nobody knew exactly what was going on. This timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, you can go by and update your wardrobe today at Magnolia Road, 12 North State Street in Preston. This is a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian football on KACH and at MyLocalRadio.com.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
105.5 FM, KACH.
Hi, we're Braden and Brittany Smith with Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency.
We're Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jan Stone with Northern Title of Preston, and we are Preston Proud, Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Bill Chambers from North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Larson. I'm with HK Auto, and we are Dayton proud and Idaho strong.
We're Preston proud, Idaho strong, serving Franklin County and beyond.
Third and 11 here for the Braves. Man in motion again, going right. They want to throw to him. Lancaster throws underneath. It's complete. As the pass is complete, they get out near the line of scrimmage, not near the line to gain, and knocked out of bounds was Colin Bassett at about the 28, and they needed to get to the 30.
Well, they gave him a first down, so they marked it at the 29. Yeah.
Wow, okay. I thought they needed to get to the 30. It'll be a first down. So that's an 11-yard pass play to Bassett. .93 yards passing for the quarterbacks combined here in the first half. Lancaster stays in at quarterback. Check that, that's McClure actually, as he throws underneath, and a good defensive play as coming back once again. It's Cruz Harris to make the play defensively. Be a loss of 4 on the play. So second down and 13. I formation behind him, as this time the quarterback is Hilton, as they give it to the man on the jet sweep who tries to turn and break it right up over center. That is Miley Patterson, who gets nothing. In fact, he ended up losing yardage all the way back to the 22.
I don't have the number for Preston. They're number 71. I don't have a number for him, but man, he was right in there and on top of him in a hurry.
Yeah, no, I don't either, unfortunately. But Preston calls a timeout, so we'll be right back right after this.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils.
McClure at quarterback. Wants to look underneath, throws, little dump-off pass as that goes to Neld. Neld gets into the backfield. Still going to be short of the first down as it gets across the 35 to the 36. And it's going to bring up fourth down and about 3 here. As the Indians again call timeout with 1:13 to play here in the half. We'll again take the timeout as well. We'll be right back right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
This Grandparents' Day, September 10th, let your heart bloom with Sunsage Floral. Show Grandma your deep gratitude with our traditional flowers for Grandparents' Day. More than just arrangements, they symbolize love, devotion, and gratitude. At Sunsage Floral, we cherish connection. That's why we offer home delivery or the option to send your heartfelt gift wherever your loved ones are. Visit online at PrestonIdahoFlorist.com or call 208-852-6711 to find your perfect arrangement. Embrace the boundless love of Grandparents' Day with Sunsage Floral for life's important moments.
Fourth down and 4. They want to throw over the middle. They got it, and they got the first down as it's up to the 45, struggling to the 48-yard line as the pass is complete to Wiley Wilkes. Wilkes is the 6th different man to catch a pass here in the first half. They're going to go in a hurry. 1st and 10. 1 minute to play in the half. Ball at their own 48 for Star Valley. Holding now. They snap the ball. They want to throw. They throw it up. They got a man wide open out there, and it's in and out of his hands. Neld had to get in too far in on him. It bounced off the chest plate of his shoulder pads and bounced away, incomplete.
Yeah, that was fortunate for us because he did have a step on the Indian defenders, but he was double coverage. It was in double coverage.
Latham and Hobbs back there on defense. 2nd down and 10. As again, they'll throw over the middle, batted up in the air, and it's caught this time as the deflected pass comes down to Wilkes. And they quickly call a timeout with 38 seconds to play in the half. So we'll keep it here. 7-yard reception. 3rd down and 3 coming up. So, John, what do you think defensively? What do the Indians need to do?
Well, I think they need to bump them receivers off the line a little bit tighter, play them up a little bit tighter. We have the speed to keep up with them. You know, we've got Harris out there on the left side and Hobbs on this side, and we've got the speed. We just need to be a little bit tighter on them, and then the line has to definitely keep their eyes up, their heads up, and watch where the ball's going into the center or on who they're handing off to.
So 3rd down and 3, ball right on the Indians' 45-yard line. 38 seconds left to go in the half. 19-0. Star Valley leads. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Lancaster, the quarterback, wants to step up. He gets near the 1st down, now breaks another tackle, dives across the 40 to the 38, and that'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll stop the clock again with 31 seconds to play in the half. So Lancaster runs for 5. And they empty the backfield this time. They're going to have 4 receivers to the right as Lancaster wants to roll right, throws, and it's incomplete. Thought they could just get too many men over there for Preston to cover, but the ball was thrown just into a wide open spot and incomplete.
Right, they had that man in motion that went in and over and put 4 on the right side and confused Preston just a little bit. That's fortunate for Preston that they didn't complete that. So it'll be a big thing for Preston to be able to hold them and not score.
And remember, their kicker, Belcher, has a big leg. As 14 seconds to play in the half, Smith to throw, throws underneath, and it's caught by McClure as they're going to give him progress up to about the 30, check that, the 28-yard line. That'll move the chains again. That's another 12-yard reception. You know, the Preston equivalent of a motorcycle gang going by on the road. And another timeout called here by Star Valley. Not sure why they put 2nd down on the down box after he just went for the 1st down. They have 2nd down and 10. So they're going to go for the field goal here as Belcher on with 4.5 seconds left. Ball spotted at the 35. It'll be a 45-yard attempt. The spot, the kick is up, and it's going to be short and wide right. So the kick is no good as the 1st half comes to an end. What a good half for the Star Valley Braves as they put 19 points on the scoreboard, and they lead the Indians by a score of 19-0 after the 1st half of play. John and I will be back. We'll go to the Puppy Steps Training Halftime Report. That's all coming up right after this timeout on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate presentation of Preston Indian football on KACH and on mylocalradio.com.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
When buying a vehicle, you want the process to be straightforward and the financing simple. At West Motor and West Motor Ford, that's exactly the way that you'll be treated. They also understand that accidents can happen and maintenance will be needed. When you find yourself in need of body and paint work, windshield repair, work under the hood, or under the vehicle, West Motor would love to help you out and earn your trust. Turn to West Motor and West Motor Ford in Preston and Hyde Park.
WestMotorCompany.com. Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Looking for unique ideas to promote your business? How about something for that special gift, celebration, team sport, vacation, or family outing? DeMarie's Vinyl Designs can design and produce items for any occasion, male or female, with the highest quality merchandise and procedures that will not fade, peel, or wear out. Check out her store on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/DeMarie's Vinyl Designs.
Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com.
Folks have many reasons to visit Casper, Wyoming every year, whether it's work, high school sports and activity, a romantic getaway, or business meetings. The best place to stay when you're in Casper is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. A beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, a pool, fitness center, and a fabulous indoor atrium. You can also reserve meeting rooms for your next event, and each stay includes an extended continental breakfast. Reserve your rooms today at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. Call 307-472-6300.
KACH.
And welcome back. We are at halftime, and this is the Puppy Steps Training Halftime Report as the Star Valley Braves put up 19 points in the first half of the game, and they lead Preston 19-0 at halftime. Let's talk about the Preston offense here first, John. Able to move the ball when they can, but they just seem at times like they're outsized, and that Star Valley defense steps up and makes plays.
Well, that's the thing. That Star Valley has definitely have the size over us, I think, this year. And they're very strong, very athletic. And, you know, we're still gelling. There's some plays that are going to work for us and some that are not. But, I think our O-line really is doing actually a pretty good job for as big as they are, you know, on the opposite side of the line. But, it's going to be a stretch. It's going to be tough. I think they're a little bit outmatched this time.
The turnover bug is biting them again. 3 interceptions in the first half. That's 8 overall on the year so far for the Preston quarterbacks.
everybody thinks that they'd like to be a quarterback, but you have to have a lot of experience, and this is Reggie's first year. But to throw that deep ball, you have to have timing and throw, and it's tough. It's a tough pass.
On the other side of the ball, the Star Valley offense rotating those three quarterbacks has proven to be a little bit of an issue.
Yeah, they're all doing a terrific job. The seniors carrying the ball most of the time, Cooper, and the other two are putting the ball right on the money. So
that gives them such versatility because each player's game is so different.
Yep, that's true. Different looks. I expected when Cooper came in on that one series, I expected him to run right up the middle, but he had a nice pass right off to the left side for a gain of about 19 yards. And so, yeah, they're very versatile, very fun to watch.
Yeah, exactly. So coming up next Friday night, it's homecoming. Preston alumni, let's fill the stands next week. Come out and support the guys as they'll play host to the Jerome Tigers next Friday night here at home on homecoming nights. 19-0 Star Valley leads. We'll come back and check the first half stats right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston, or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security.
Welcome back. We're at halftime. Time to check a look at the first half stats. Stats brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today, or stop by their office at 33 South 1st East in Preston. For the Indians in the first half, Reggie Larson 3 for 6 for 36 yards in the first half, but he also had the 3 interceptions. Larson carried the ball twice for a total of 14 yards, and Carson Winder carried the ball 8 times for 65 yards in the first half. Preston did not commit a penalty in the first half as well. For the Star Valley Braves, their three-headed monster at quarterback between Lancaster, McClure, and Hilton threw the ball a total of 15 times. They were 12 out of 15 for 145 yards in the first half. McClure carried the ball once for 4 yards. Need carried the ball a couple of times for 25. Lancaster 4 carries for 32, or for 10 rather. Levitt carried it 4 times for 32, and Hilton 1 carry for a total of 4 yards. There was 4 penalty markers in the first half against the Braves for a total of 20 yards in the game. So 19-0. What do the Indians need to do in the second half, John?
Well, the one thing that's sticking out in my mind is they're very well disciplined. They're winning the penalty margin on all 3 games so far this year, and the thing of it is this right now they've just got to try and match up the best they can against this O-line and try to keep them in check, on the pitch outs and the deep ball thrown. So, because you got to watch that quarterback. All 3 of them can run. All 3 of them can pass.
The one thing in Preston's favor is in the first 2 games, in each of them, they've played better in the second half offensively and moved the ball better.
And that we're hoping that's what's going to happen again tonight too. And it's like I say, we have a first-year quarterback, and it takes him a little time to get comfortable.
Yeah.
It's not an easy position.
All right, 19-0. The Star Valley Braves are on top. They've made their way back out on the field, still waiting for the Indians to come back. But the second half is coming up for you here in just a couple of moments. Stay tuned. Second half is on the way. This is the Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian football on KACH and on mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Magnolia Road is here to bring you the latest trends in women's fashion. We believe fashion should not only be stylish, but also comfortable and inclusive for every body type in sizes small to 3X. We strongly believe in giving back to our community, and by supporting Magnolia Road, you are not only embracing fashion, but also supporting the Preston and Westside sports programs. Our team is here to help you find that perfect outfit that suits your style and makes you feel confident. Visit Magnolia Road at our new location, 12 North State Street in Preston, Idaho.
Both teams back out on the field. Still a couple of minutes away from the start of the second half of the game. So we'll take another timeout and be back right after this.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils.
North Star's Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston.
Well, getting ready for the kickoff in the second half. Star Valley won the toss to open the game and deferred to the second half, so they'll receive the second half kickoff. And trailing 19-0, John, we got into a little bit of discussion during the commercial break. And I asked you, trailing 19-0 and sputtering on offense a little bit, do you make a change at quarterback? And you said?
Absolutely not. Reggie, this is his first year, and he's a junior. He's got all this year, next year. Let's build up some confidence. You know, he's going to make his mistakes. That's the thing. You know, this game isn't easy, and especially in that quarterback position, I say give him the gun and let him prove himself.
Back deep to receive the kickoff, Preston Virgil, and I believe that's Phoenix Hovey back there as well, number 9. Line drive kick up the middle, kind of rolls its way back toward, it's actually Merritt back there. Merritt picks it up, comes left, strung out and brought down from behind just as he gets across the 20 up to about the 23. So that's where the Star Valley offense will come out, back out on the field as that triumvirate of quarterbacks for the Braves that put together 333 yards of total offense last week against Shelley put up just as equally as impressive numbers in the first half today with 145 yards passing in the first half, as it will be Cooper Lancaster who will open the second half at quarterback. As they'll hand it off, inside handoff, that goes to Jaden Creek, and Creek is going to lose a couple of yards and it'll bring up second down at about 13.
Yeah, good defense by the Preston Indians that time as they ran, Star Valley's ran that little quarterback pitch off to the right side 2 or 3 times in the first half, and Preston read that one all the way.
That's the 6th different offensive ball carrier for Star Valley in the game. Remember, they had 11 different men carry the ball last week. Shotgun snap underneath again comes to Creek. Good pursuit, and the ball popped out, but it goes out of bounds as it was number 14, Tegan Zollinger, who came over and punched that ball loose, but it went directly out of bounds.
Yeah, that's right there out of our camera zone, but you know what? It was a good play by defense to keep him sustained down there at that low, behind the line to gain.
So 3rd and long, 3rd and about 12 here for the Star Valley offense. Lancaster back at quarterback again, puts a man in motion. Now he's going to pull it down. He wants to run it, makes a move, gets across the middle, picks a bump there, and then coming up and grabbing onto him and dragging him down is big number 74 for the Indians. That's Brandon Lindhart, as it'll bring up 4th down and about 6 here in a punting situation. As good work by the Preston defense as they get 3 and out to start the second half.
And that's a good thing. That's what we need to do, is that defensive, especially the line, and the defense needs to key on their players, and man to man or whatever they're in.
Belcher will punt it away. Line drive punt comes down. Winder has it on a skip right to him at about the 25. Good move, gets loose, gets a block, gets up to the 40, still on his feet, falls forward to the 44. Nice return by Carson Winder.
Winder has some great moves. He's a great athlete, but he's got some great moves, and if he gets a one-on-one, he can usually juke around and make a couple extra yards through that.
Somebody reached out and grabbed the towel in his waistband, and that allowed him to get loose and get another couple of extra yards as they couldn't drag him down by the towel. First and 10 from the 44 is Preston's first possession here in the second half. They trail 19-0. As they go from left to right across your radio dials. A little throw outside here is underneath, as that is complete to Coulter Moffitt, as Moffitt able to spin forward for about 3 yards.
It's good to see Coulter get a couple of shots there right now, because he's definitely dedicated in the things that he does.
That's just the third different Indian who has received a pass, and only Larson and Winder have carried the ball in the first half so far, as the handoff goes to Winder. Just short of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 49, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Indians. Third quarter of tonight's game brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. They have all the parts you need to keep your car or truck running strong at 17 South State Street in Preston. 3rd down, make it 6. Hobbs in motion, fake the handoff. Larson rolls left, throws underneath, and it hits Wilson in the worst spot possible to hit him, right in the hands.
Well, I thought he turned Wilson around just a little bit. He had to come back a little bit for the ball. The ball could have been out in front just a little bit further, but he was wide open. Had that ball been in front, he'd have been gone at least for 10, 15 yards.
You got the ball in midfield. It's 4th down and 6. You might as well go for it. As they'll keep Winder on the field. Whoops, bad snap. Comes to Winder. It's another one of those little quick kicks, as just able to pick it up and get rid of it, as they're going to angle the ball up, and they're going to say it went out of bounds at the 30. You can stop walking anytime. 32-yard line. Holy moly!
Come on, officials.
That guy needs to go take a geometry class. So 1st and 10 for the Braves at the 32. Now they step up and mark it at the 33. Make up your mind. I mean, that ball hit way closer to the 25, I thought, and they angle it up out near the 32.
Unfortunately, that's where I couldn't see.
That's new math. Man in motion. Little jet sweep. Look out, the ball's loose. As it's loose, and Preston's got 3 guys there. Can they get it away from Neld? Neld was the ball carrier who lost it and was able to fall back on it again.
I thought the Indians had it. I thought we had it there for a second.
Be a loss of 4 on the play, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 14. That's the kind of break Preston needs tonight. They need a turnover back in Star Valley territory. 2nd down and 14. Hilton, the quarterback, throws across the middle, and it's dropped. Well, Wilkes was wide open going up the seam, and had to kind of almost break stride and wait for the ball to get to him, and allowed just kind of messed up the timing on the play.
I think on the defenders there were 3 of them around him, but I don't think any of them, the top of their helmets came up to his shoulder pads. He had about a 6 to 8 inch height advantage on him.
So 3rd down and 14. Hilton stays in at quarterback, wants to throw. Ball tapped up in the air, and it's going to be incomplete. And Preston is going to get their 2nd straight 3 and out to start the half.
Cruz Harris is the one that come up and tapped that ball up from the quarterback, knocked it straight in the air.
So back in to kick again is Belcher. Both of his punts that he's had in the game, which has been line drive kicks. And this one, again, is a line drive. It's going to hit about the 40 and roll up to about the 25 and roll out of bounds. So Preston will get the ball at the 25-yard line when we come back right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
1st and 10 for the Indians. Winder wants to try to go left, runs right into a man. as they'll wrap him up and throw him back as Carson ran right into the chest of big number 8, Prescott Virgil, for the Star Valley defense. Give Winder 1 on the play.
Yeah, Winder wanted kind of an unnecessary roughness right there. They threw him down after the whistle, threw him backwards, and he went probably 5-6 yards rolling around back there.
2 receivers each side. They stack them both up. They throw back underneath, and the throw is down low where Wilson couldn't get to it. It's incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down and 9. So a home opener, and for the Indians, playing at home has not exactly been a happy place over the years, as dating back over the years, back since 1924, this is the Indians' 78th home game, and they're 30-47, 17 games under 500 in home games since 2004. 3rd down and long. Low snap. Larson has to go down to get it. Now he's got to get out of the way, and he tries to just shovel it forward, and it's incomplete as they try to get it outside, and that'll fall incomplete and bring up 4th down.
And he definitely had a receiver out there eligible for that pass, so it wasn't intentional granting, but he was on his way down when he threw that pass, kind of like a shot put pass.
Now Larson is the punter as he started to drop back, now walks back toward the line of scrimmage again. Star Valley changed their defensive alignment, and it's going to be Winder who's going to kick it again, as this one's going to be brought down all the way back at about the 35-yard line, as going back to the far side is Bailey Colgren, still on his feet across midfield as he gets up to the 45, and we have an Indian down back behind the play. So a good return by Bailey Colgren. Now let's check on the injured Indian back here behind the play. I believe that was 74, Brandon Linhart, who's laying on the grass back around the Star Valley 43-yard line. So time out of the field. Let's squeeze in a break here real quick. Come back and tell you about the injured player right after this.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin?
We'll go back to work here as Linhart is helped off the field. 1st and 10, just across midfield for Star Valley onto the Preston side of the field. Handoff goes inside as it is Levitt, I believe, able to carry the ball all the way down to the 35-yard line. That'll be a gain of about 13 on the play. So Levitt gains 13. Now another Indian is down, as it'll be Derek Pitcher down this time. Pitcher hit the Levitt straight up, face mask to face mask, to try to make the tackle, and ends up down on the play. So they pick up the 1st down, and we'll keep it here for a moment while they work on Derek. And we'll remind you that coming up next Friday is homecoming. The Jerome Tigers are the opponent, and invite all the Preston alum out to come out and join us for what should be a very entertaining game next Friday. We'll have it for you here on KACH and on mylocalradio.com, starting with the pregame show at 6:30 next Friday evening, and the kickoff slated for 7 o'clock. They continue to work on Pitcher, still laying down about the 35-yard line. So a quick break. We'll be right back.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
They helped Derek to his feet, and you can tell that he kind of got his bell rung because they're bringing him up in stages. He sat up, now they bring him, they let him stand up, make sure he's got his wits about him, and start to walk off. So it'll be interesting if we see Derek any more the rest of the night here as well.
Probably near a concussion. We might want to check him out for a concussion or whatever.
Yep. Dave the trainer walking off with him. So, 1st and 10 for Star Valley at the Preston 35. 19-0, 6:52 to play here in quarter number 3. As they'll put it back into play again. Seth McClure, the quarterback. Single running back, 3 receivers left. McClure looking left, wants to throw, steps up, rolling right, and throws toward the end zone, then it's too tall. Tried to go down about the 9-yard line, but it was out of the reach of the intended receiver down there.
He had good pressure on him. He was backing up and had to throw actually off his back foot, so kind of a little bit more on the throw, went over his intended receiver's head.
12 of 17 are the quarterbacks combined for Star Valley. It's the first time they've thrown back-to-back incomplete passes tonight. 6:40 to play as the clock stops on the incomplete pass. Inside toss, nice play as it was Harris again coming across to make the tackle as he came in and stuck his helmet into Riley Wilkes and knocked him down.
Yeah, great play by Cruz. He read that, came off the end as from the tight end position and just read it all the way. The handoff came right into him.
So 3rd down and 11. I formation as they'll work out of the shotgun, 2 receivers to each side. The running back is Creek. They don't give it to him. They throw a little screen pass back underneath, and it's incomplete as they tried to get it to Neld, and he dropped it. 4th down.
Yeah, that's kind of a dangerous pass. Of course, he was dropped back far away. Definitely a forward pass, but that's where you can get into one of those lateral passes, and if it gets loose, drop like that, it's anybody's ball.
So 4th down. They went for a field goal at the end of the half, missed it wide right. They look like they're going to go for it here. It's 4th down and about 12. Creek again, the lone setback. 3 receivers right. As the quarterback McClure looking. Now he wants to pull it down and run. And as he gets up to about the 30, he's still going to be about 6 yards short. And Preston will take over on downs. So the Preston defense has really come up and bowed their neck.
Stepped up, yes.
Couple of 3s and outs, and now a 4 and out.
Right, and that's a good sign because that sounds like they got their wind in them now, and they kind of getting the feel of the game here and what Star Valley can do. So they're playing real well the start of this second half.
5:50 to play here in quarter number 3. They still trail 19-0 as the offense back on the field. Iverson checks in at the tailback spot. 2 receivers right, a man in the slot, and 1 receiver left for the Indians here in this formation. Larson, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. They'll give it to Lindhart. Puts his head down. Gets across the 30. He'll gain a couple of yards on the play.
Was that Iverson or Lindhart? 35.
Yes, it was Connor Iverson getting his first varsity carry.
It's good to see.
So Iverson gets a couple. 2nd down and about 8. As Carson Winder now checks back in at the tailback spot. trips right for the Indians. Bad snap. Larson's got to go down and get it and put his knee down. So whistles blew before he could get rid of it.
It's a good thing because that one was backward. That was a lateral. And
he threw that like the old hot potato game when you're a kid. And he just two-hand chest pass like he was on the basketball court, and it was about 30 feet behind Winder.
Right, that is not Iverson in the backfield. That is Titus, Chris Titus.
No, that's Carson Winder, 16.
Oh, I thought it was 36. I thought I saw 36. Oh, that's 16. Boy, those numbers are hard to read for me. Of course, I'm old.
So the third down. They mark it where they put his knee down. It's 3rd and 15. That pass tapped up in the air and falls incomplete. As coming up trying to dive and make the play was one of the linebackers for Star Valley. And if we can get his number or not, looks like it's number 70, which would be one of the defensive linemen, Ryan Talbot, who came up just short of the interception.
Preston didn't even see the ball go up. They were looking for it. And
so 4th down, and they'll kick again, and whistles right at the snap. And Star Valley wants a timeout, and we'll take it as well. 4:20 to play here in quarter number 3. 19-0, Star Valley on top. This timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, if you're looking for tops, bottoms, shoes, or accessories, Magnolia Road is the place. 12 North State Street in Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
KACH.
Westside is playing down in Ogden tonight as they take on Layton Christian, and they're tied at 24 at halftime. So 4th down, they'll kick it away again. This one may have been touched as Winder found himself in a crowd as it rolls across midfield up to about the 47 as Harris just letting the ball roll, and then a couple of his teammates, one of those being Xavier Mendoza, came in and popped him for letting the ball roll. Not sure why Mendoza would have hit his own man like that, but he did.
Was that Mendoza? Because if it would have been the defense, the receiving team that tipped that ball up and caused it to go award like that, that would have been a touch, which would have given us the free ball, a ball to gain.
So 1st and 10. As the little jet sweep again coming here to the near side. That's Colgan getting around the corner, still on his feet across the 40, and finally shoved out of bounds. As Winder says, you know what, I've seen just about enough of you guys, and gives Colgan a 2-hand shove in the middle of the back as he ends up way over on the Preston sideline and knocked one of the Preston players down. It is actually, there's a Preston player not in uniform. I believe that's Eli Allen, who's not in uniform tonight, where they hurt his ankle last weekend. And he was knocked down standing on the sideline. 1st down after the run by Calgan as they spot the ball up to the 36. Calgan again. They fake the Jets toss this time as now Hilton in at quarterback gets across the 35. Be a gain of about 4 on the play. And 2nd down coming up. So Hilton on the carry, picks up 3, 2nd down and 7. Man comes back in motion this way. They fake the handoff and they give it to Levitt. Levitt straight ahead, gets the 1st down as it gets across the 25 to the 23. Got a 9-yard run this time for Levitt. And it'll move the chains again. And once again, Star Valley, with time running down here in quarter number 3, finds themselves near the red zone again. As again, they give it to Levitt straight ahead, breaks through the hole into the backfield. breaks the tackle of Hobbs and gets forward to about the 10-yard line.
The Star Valley offensive line did a great job that time. They just opened up a big hole for him, and he got the first 10, 15 yards almost untouched.
They can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. The ball's loose, and Preston has it at the 10.
Great break for the Indians to be able to recover that fumble.
Ball fell loose, and falling on it at the 10-yard line was Tegan Zollinger. Recovers the fumble, first turnover of the night against Star Valley. So Preston has it at their 10-yard line with 2 minutes and 47 seconds left here in quarter number 3. Third quarter brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, 17 South State Street in Preston. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. So the Preston offense back out onto the field. Reggie Larson will stay in at quarterback. He sends 2 receivers to each side. As the snap, pulls it back out of Winder's belly and then tries to run away, but he's spun down. As coming forward and able to make the tackle on the play was big number 57, Clay Merritt.
Yeah, they didn't pull anybody on that fake handoff as Larson kept the ball, and he was nabbed quickly in the backfield.
Lost about 5 yards on the play, second down and 15. Out of the shotgun, right about his own goal line. Wants to throw underneath, it's complete as it gets it out over the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Going to be about 4 yards short.
That'll make it a 12-yard pass play. Third and 4 from deep, still deep in their own territory. Again, 2 or 3 receivers right. Larson wants to roll right, looking, throws underneath. Just kind of threw it away as he threw it at Devin Pitcher's feet. And it'll be fourth down. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 1:45 left. Today's game brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding community since 1925. So fourth down as Preston again keeps the offense on the field, even with the ball deep in their own territory. But they trail 19-0. 2 receivers again to each side. And now it's going to be a quick kick as Winder in there. He'll kick it away as the ball hits right in midfield and bounces back into Preston territory. And it's covered by Pitcher. They're trying to say that Star Valley touched it. I didn't see anybody near it as the ball covered at the 43. Now who are they going to give it to?
The officials are deciding if it had been touched or not by the receiving team.
Everybody on the Preston sideline is pointing their direction, and Star Valley says it's theirs, and it is.
That's an unfavorable call.
I got to be honest with you. I didn't see anybody from Star Valley around it when it hit.
Right. I didn't see it either. I'm looking through the viewfinder here, but yeah, I couldn't see anything either.
So first and 10 from the 43. As now back in at quarterback here is Cooper Lancaster. Lancaster had a 26-yard touchdown run last week against Shelley. Hands it off to Levitt. Straight ahead, big hole. Gets across the I wish they put yard markers on the field. It gets across the 20 to the 18, across the 30 to the 38.
Yeah, it's hard from us. We have a little bit of disadvantage up here.
Levitt gains 12 more. Now they go back to Levitt again. Gets spun around in the backfield as a trio of Indians are there to bring him down. Be a loss of a yard. Second down and 11 coming up as there's 1 minute remaining here in quarter number 3. 19-0. Star Valley on top. That's where we were at the halftime break. As handoff inside goes to Levitt as he's hit straight up. As again coming in to plug the hole was Zollinger and knocked him down.
Yeah, that was a great read by Zollinger. He watched the handoff, came in, caught the hole, and stopped him right there with about a yard. with no gain, actually.
So 3rd and 10. As again, they'll run that little jet sweep reverse. And again, sniffing that one out. And a big loss on the play as the first man to get there for the Indians was Jackson Merrill, a name we haven't called much tonight, as he came in, plugged the hole, and ends up as a big loss of yardage and brings up 4th down. And again, the Preston defense gets another 3 and out.
That's a great effort by the Indians there.
It'll be a punt situation when we come back. Done with 3. Star Valley up 19-0. We'll go to the 4th on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian football on KACH and on mylocalradio.com.
KACH.
If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
Well, we go to the 4th quarter. Preston trailing 19-0. 4th down and long in a punt situation here again for Star Valley as Carson Winder goes back and stands inside his 5-yard line. It's a little pooch kick, and he kicks it directly out of bounds, John, like one of your golf shots. It goes dead right, and it's out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
I thought you told me you didn't have time to go to the golf course, and so how do you know I'm hitting them like that? I mean, it's true, but
I drive by on the highway and I watch. I watch for my own safety. You kidding me?
Yeah. So that's why you have that net in front of your car, huh?
I've been told by reliable sources when you're on the golf course, the safest place to stand is right in front of you.
Right front in the fairway or on the green. Yeah, either one's fine.
So 1st and 10 Indians from the 30. As they give it to Winder straight ahead. Gets maybe a couple of yards before they throw him back. As there to make first contact, big number 57, Clay Merritt. Connor Iverson back into the game. Iverson carried the ball once in the 3rd quarter for a couple of yards. In the fourth quarter of the game tonight, brought to you by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Was throw over the middle. It's picked off again as he threw it into a crowd as the interception this time by 36, Simon Gaskell. 4th interception tonight of Larson.
He's throwing the ball well. It's just that he's just off his target a little bit and not quite strong enough. You got to look off that intended receiver once in a while because they had 4 defenders around him, and you got to look them off so that they spread out a little bit.
Yeah, he definitely threw it into a crowd. So Star Valley gets it back again as they get the ball at the 30 of the Indians. Direct snap comes to Smith McClure, the quarterback, throws underneath, and it's short as he underthrew his intended receiver, Cash Lancaster. Cash Lancaster had a couple of interceptions last week at Shelley. I think that's the first time we've called his name tonight.
Yeah, is he the brother of the Cooper?
Yes.
Yeah, brother to brother that time, I guess. Huh?
So McClure in at quarterback after the incomplete pass. Levitt, running back, they're going to roll right. They throw underneath. They got a man open coming up to make the tackle for the Indians as the pass complete this time to Cash Lancaster. Pick up the first down as the play good for about 12 on the catch. That's 167 yards passing tonight for Star Valley. As the handoff inside goes back to Levitt again. as he gets down just over the 15 to the 14. 2nd and 5 on the play. As we're in the 4th quarter, and Preston looking down, the guys are being shut out tonight. They need to get some points here in the 4th quarter, as they almost were shut out in the game against Lakeland. Fake handoff, throw to the end zone, touchdown.
He bobbled that ball. I thought he dropped it there for a second, but I guess he was able to pop it up enough to catch it again.
14-yard scoring pass from Hilton to trying to see who that was down there in the corner. That's awful dark down there. As not sure who it was thrown to, as he was in a crowd almost immediately. So here is Belcher again to try the extra point after no scoring in the 3rd. Star Valley gets on the board very quickly here in the 4th quarter on a 17-yard scoring pass. Belcher trying the extra point. This one's down, and this one is through, and makes it 26-0. That's the Star Valley lead. Take a timeout. Back to the kickoff after this on this Bailey Beckstead presentation of Preston Indian Sports on KACH and on mylocalradio.com.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
Winder and Hatch back deep for the kickoff, and they'll let it roll out of bounds. As it'll be 1st and 10 again for the Indians. Here, as now trailing 26-0 here in the 4th quarter. Got somebody down here playing catch the football. I don't know if he's going to start getting loose or not, but if he does, it's somebody I don't have a number for. Down here below us, number 19. But either way, Larson stays in for now as he comes back up, sets up under center. Bunch formation on the left side. They got 3 receivers there. The toss comes to Winder. Look out. Boy, he took a big lick as coming up to make the tackle was Garrett Thompson, as Winder took the pop and still ended up getting about 4 yards on the play.
They haven't put Larson up underneath much tonight, so maybe they're going to try something a little different here.
It's 10 carries for 70 yards unofficially for Winder tonight. Receivers to each side. Hobbs in motion. Back to Winder they go again. Ball on the ground. Carson gets across the 40 as he'll get forward about the 43-yard line. That'll be good for a 1st down and good for about another 9 yards.
Yeah, he's hurt his shoulder a little bit there. He's getting up just a little bit slow. But on that run, if you watch that run, I wish I had a video replay, but he kept low and he kept his feet moving, and he was able to break a few tackles and carry a couple of defenders with him.
Hobbs in motion. They tried to give it to Hobbs, but the fake handoff, Larson dropped it and had to fall on it quickly to cover it and bring up 2nd down. Yeah, Iverson comes in to replace Winder. Winder's got a little bit of a bad shoulder. Look that he hurt in camp games against some of the other schools they play over the 7-on-7 camps. So he got a little bit of a bum shoulder.
That just goes to show you how tough he is, man. A shoulder like that.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't want to be there running the ball up the middle of this team.
Taking all the pounding he's gotten, absolutely. So Iverson back in at the tailback spot again. They give it to Iverson. Straight ahead. Nice hole. Iverson gets across the 35 to the 37. They're going to push him back, but it's still going to be a gain of about 5 yards.
Made up that yards were on the bad handoff last play, but positive yardage.
4th and 6 here. As Preston looks over to the sideline to see what they want to do. As they'll signal the play in. Clock runs, 8:10 to play here in the 4th. 26-0, Star Valley leads.
I would think they'd kick it away here. There's not... Nope. He's going to throw.
Well, Winder's not in there to kick it away. The throw, it comes to Hobbs. Does he get it? Yes, he does. Up to midfield and a first down. 13-yard gain.
Maybe that's what I need to do, is tell them to do something else, and they do the right play, without me helping them. So.
Absolutely. 2 catches for Hobbs for 36 yards in the game tonight.
Nice catch. Nice throw.
He was bugging me to put him on as an interview for the pregame the other day at practice, as Iverson tries to go right and gets dropped just before he gets to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. He keeps putting together yardages like that on catches across the middle, and Hobbs just may get what he asked for. 2nd down and 11 as Iverson loses a yard. Looking down here on the sideline, I don't see Winder. So 2 receivers to each side. Wilson lines up in the slot right. Throws across the middle. There's Hobbs. He's got another one. And that's good for about 8 more. They'll bring up 3rd and short yardage here for the Indians. Third and 3 make it. As the clock continues to run. Again out of the shotgun. Larson going to throw up the sidelines. There's his intended receiver is Schumann. He got it.
About the 21-yard line.
Closer than that.
Oh,
make it the 16. Another first down.
Nice play by the Indians.
Another 25-yard pass play for Larson. Schumann with his first catch of the day. And timeout called by Star Valley, as all of a sudden they see their potential shutout starting to go away. 1st and 10 Indians when we come back. 6:42 to play. Timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, stop in and check out all their latest selections available in most sizes. It's Magnolia Road at 12 North State Street in Preston.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
So Preston trying to get on the board. 6:42 to play here in the 4th. They trail 26-0. You remember the game against Lakeland, they went all the way down to the last play of the 4th quarter before they scored. Iverson remains in a tailback. They give it to Hobbs. Hobbs going right. They're coming in from behind to make the tackle from behind was Grant Thompson, as that'll lose a couple of yards.
Yeah, that is one quick Star Valley player that came from the right side all the way over, caught up with Hobbs and took him down without a little bit of no problem at all.
So -2 on the play. 2nd down and 12. Again, Preston will line up with 4 wides, 2 to each side. Hobbs in the slot left. Larson looking, throws underneath, tries to go to Hobbs, but it was out in front of him, and it was almost picked off.
Yeah, it was tapped away there by Prescott Vigil.
So good defensive play makes it 3rd down. They'll put the ball over on the right hash. Again, 4 wides, 2 to each side for the Indians. Larson drops back, throwing, looks left, throws left, and he's got his man. It's Schumann down to the 10. Short of the first down, though. It's going to be 4th down and about 2. Pass good for 13.
Yeah, 3 points aren't going to do them any good. They need the experience of trying to put this in. Goal line defense, red zone.
Iverson stays in at the tailback spot. Larson rolling, now wants to double back, now finds himself in the crowd, puts his head down, leans for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown!
You know, even if he hadn't have gone across the goal line, he would have had the first down. So, yeah, great run by Larson or Winder?
Oh, Larson.
Larson, great run. I didn't see if he handed off or not.
So Preston gets on the scoreboard with an 8-yard run by Larson. As they'll come on to try the point after is Kerry Swainston on to try the extra point. 5:22 to play here in the 4th. Snap, spot, Swainston kick is up, and it is good. And it's 26-7 with 5:22 to play. Preston kicks the ball off, and we come back. We'll be back right after this on this Bailey Beckstead presentation of Preston Indian football on KACH and on mylocalradio.com.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Well, John, Preston's tough defense here in the second half certainly helped to set up that score.
Right. You know, they've got a little momentum going. Like you say, in all 3 games so far this year, their second half has been their better part of the game. But, yeah, we'll get them in there one way or another.
Swainston will come in to kick it off. The 4th quarter brought to you by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Order some of their world-class jerky online at papajs.com.
Sure, hands up for Star Valley, anticipating an onside kick.
Let's see what Swainston's going to do. It is an onside kick, takes a big bounce, but it's received by one of the up men as putting his head down and running is Cash Lancaster as he gets it back across the midfield up to the 47-yard line. So Lancaster there, well, like you said, the good hands team, able to make the play, and they'll put the ball in motion back into play on the Preston side of the midfield stripe. So 1st and 10, and Steve Smith McCure will come out as the quarterback. Trips left for the Braves. They'll flip it out left as this is complete, as it goes to Dayton Schwab, another new guy to receive the ball, as Schwab gets up to the 40, as that'll be about a 7-yard pass play. So go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, Star Valley is definitely well coached, you know, be able to move players in and out like that. They don't have any more players over there than we do.
That's 9 different men to catch passes tonight as the handoff goes to Levitt. Gets near the first down. Let's see where they're going to mark it.
It's close.
It's close. If it's not a first down, it's going to be 3rd and short. Probably less than a yard. Let's see where they're going to mark it.
Just inside the down marker?
Just inside, yep. It's 3rd down and about the length of the football. So 3rd down here. Talking about a big 3rd down situation here for the Preston defense. This is it. Single setback, 3 receivers right. McClure looking, now wants to roll right, still rolling right. They're coming after him. They miss him once. He throws underneath. It's caught up to the 30-yard line, which will be good for a first down.
A lot of time to pass there. A lot of time to look over the field and see who he had available.
As McClure, boy, they almost had him in the backfield. And the pass complete and turns it into a 15-yard gain. .183 yards passing now for the Star Valley quarterbacks. As going in motion is Patterson. Little toss goes to Patterson, and they're able to drag him down from behind. You'll get maybe a yard, bring up second down and 9. Clock continues to run as we go under 3.5 to play. So Tristan Hilton now back in at the quarterback. I think that's Harrison Latal in there behind him. No, it's actually 39, not 29. Jaden Kuntz, the ball carrier. As Kuntz gets across the 30 up to about the 28, that'll be good for about 3 more. And third down, call it 7 coming up.
It's kind of an interesting handoff there. He faked the handoff but tossed it up so that the other back could come over, wide receiver could come over and catch it.
And that is 10 different ball carriers tonight for Star Valley now as well. So they continue to spread the field. Oh, that's picked off. They tried to throw it outside, and it's intercepted. And guess who? It's Carson Winder off to the races. Touchdown. About a 70-yard touchdown interception return for Winder. Carson picked that off, and there was nothing but green grass in front of him.
Yeah, he was not going to be caught. He had some mojo going and took advantage of every step.
So Winder able to pick that one off. Makes it 26-13. They cut the lead in half with 2 minutes to play. This is kind of where they were last week in Bonneville. They need to get a stop and a quick stop to get the ball back late in the fourth quarter. Swainston on again to try the extra point.
Yeah, what makes it difficult is the hole they dig before they can get there.
Absolutely. Snap, spot, kick is up, and it is good. 26-14 with 2:18 to play here in the fourth. Preston will kick off again after this time out on a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian football on KACH and on mylocalradio.com.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Well, if it wasn't an onside kick situation last time, it most definitely is this time.
Report on the game? Do you want me to
Go
report?
ahead.
Just got a report on the West Side game for those of you that may be interested. It's 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Leighton Christian leads 39-30.
Wow. That's a bit of a shock.
Yeah.
As Preston is illegal procedure on the onside kick, so they'll move the ball back and they'll try it again. Nope, it's against Star Valley. Wow. So they'll move the ball up 5. You know, in the freshman game, they tried a little pooch kick into the open area, like a little pitch into the green.
Right.
And they almost covered it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We need that just a little blooper up over. They only have one deep. And if we get it over the heads of the front line, we have a chance to outrun them to it.
They're going to go right straight forward, and that ball's not going to travel 10 yards.
Don't let them pick it up.
As I think Swainston pooched it, and as he's trying to run alongside of it, I think it hit him and took all the momentum out of the ball. So the ball got forward to about the 45, 46, and that's where the Star Valley offense again will come on with 2:18 to play. 1st and 10 in their own territory. 26-14.
Yeah, all they need is basically one first down in order to control the rest of this game.
Wilson comes running off as under center. They'll hand it off as it goes to Levitt. There's your one first down. They break it up the middle as Levitt finally almost gets away as he was tripped up. Reaching out to make the tackle was Harrison Barton for the Indians. $16-yard gain.
Yeah, great run.
Another good run for Levitt. Levitt now unofficially 71 yards rushing. The one thing the Preston defense has done today is they've cut down the number of plays of 15 yards or more that they've given up the last couple of weeks.
Right. The big plays, they've held them to mediocre plays.
As again, they'll go to Levitt off the left side. Gets across the 35. Falls forward to the 36. Timeout called by Preston. They want to stop the clock with 1:27 to play here in the fourth. Star Valley on top. 26-14. We'll again take a timeout, and we'll be right back.
KACH.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com.
Second down and about 5. They go to Levitt again. He runs right into the middle of the line and just muscles his way forward and just short of the 30-yard line. And Preston again will take another timeout. So Levitt, using those big, powerful legs, was hitting the backfield, but still pressed forward for about 3 yards. And the Indians call another timeout. Let's remind folks, John, that next week is homecoming. The Jerome Tigers will be here. Well, I'd love to see all the Preston graduates come out, young and old. Come out, support your school, support your team. We'll have it for you. If you can't make it, we'll have it for you on KACH and on mylocalradio.com. Pregame at 6:30, kickoff at 7 against Jerome next Friday night.
And, Preston does a great job of bringing their fans back in. If they fill the stands up pretty good, it looks like we're probably about 80% full tonight. But
ran into a lady who was serving samples at Costco, of all places, last weekend. Her husband is a Preston graduate. Hold on, we got a timeout called this time by Star Valley, as they want to make sure they know what they're doing with 1:18 to play and a third down and about 2.5 call here.
Yeah, this is a big play for them in order to keep the ball and run the clock out. It's a big play.
We get everywhere I go, I seem to run into Preston graduates. They're and I live in Logan.
Yeah,
run
that's
into
true.
Preston graduates there. I mean, Britton Atkinson, the kid who hit the big three-point shot for the state championship a few years ago. He's in my ward.
Well, great kid too.
Yeah, he is.
Great
Outstanding
family.
guy.
It's a great family.
Of
course, he's not a kid anymore.
No, he's not. He and his wife, every time I see him, he says, if he comes up and says, I listened to the game last night. It's just too bad things didn't quite work out.
Yeah. Yep.
So, third down, as they'll give it again to to Levitt, and Levitt able to pick up the first down, and that should just about do the game here with 1:12 as Levitt runs forward again for another 8 yards.
Yeah, and I don't think Preston has any more timeouts left.
No, I don't believe they do either.
So they'll just kneel down here, maybe twice.
Clock runs under a minute. 53 seconds left. They'll go up under center as it's Hilton, the quarterback. He'll just take a knee, and they'll have to do that one more time, and the game will be over with 40 seconds left in the game. So Preston's going to drop to 0-3 as Levitt, or I should say Hilton takes a knee once again, and the teams will line up and shake hands as Star Valley beats Preston for the second year in a row. Final score tonight, 26-14, as Star Valley now leads the all-time series against the Indians 5-3 and have won the last 2 in a row. So congratulations to the Indians, to the Braves, I should say. Wrong tribe, I guess, as they pick up the win tonight by the final score of 26-14. Stay tuned. The Preston Indian Ralph's Construction postgame show is coming up right after this.
Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch. Relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road. Ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training, Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. We have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now, stay tuned. The Ralph's Construction postgame show is coming up next. If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later,
KACH, my local radio.
our computer jumping around on us here, so we'll just jump right into the postgame show. Welcome in. The postgame show brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Call for more information at 435-232-1837. Final score here tonight, the Star Valley Braves knock off the Indians by the final score of 26-14, John, as Preston now is 0-3 on the year. And you'll remember that they lost their first 3 games. They had to go play in 3 different states. They finally got to play a game in Idaho last year on week 4 of the season. They went to Jerome and beat the Tigers. Well, Jerome's going to come here next week on week 4 of the season.
Yeah, we're going to need a good game. I think that we're more compatible with them. We knew Star Valley coming in was going to be tough. They're always tough, but they have a tough league up there in Wyoming, and they just play excellent. Well-coached team, have some big boys, that play, and I personally, I think we were outmatched, especially the first half. Second half, we stood up a little bit, brought in some desire and some pride, and I think we did well the second half.
Exactly. But like Coach Cunningham mentioned on the pregame show way back a couple hours ago, they dug themselves too big of a hole early, like they did last week against Bonneville, and it happened again tonight.
Exactly, and if it wasn't for the one touchdown at the start of the second half, we could have held them. We held them basically scoreless the rest of the way out. But like I say, you can't jump out, spot them 26 points. But we did come back with 13 more of our own. Yeah. So
the Preston defense played better in the second half. They had 3 3-and-outs. They had a 4-and-out. And they had the big interception return of 70 yards by Carson Winder, which is our I Care For You eye-popping play of the game.
Yeah, and it was beautiful. He was caught that right out here on the left side on the defense, and he saw nothing but pay dirt in front of him. There wasn't even anybody close to him.
Yep, he just took off and ran, and like John says, there was nobody within 10 or 15 yards of him as he made his way down the near sidelines. So for Star Valley, they come to open the season. They make a pair of trips to Idaho, and they're going to go home with a pair of big wins, one against Shelley and then tonight against Preston.
Yeah, and like I say, if you know Star Valley area, they have a long distance to go to play a lot of teams in the Wyoming area. They are scattered all over Wyoming,
right,
basically. And so for them to be able to come across the border and pick up a few teams and a few games over there shows what kind of program they have up there.
Well, we've played them now 3 or 4 years in a row, and they are very, very tough as they come here to Preston tonight and knock off the Indians 26-14. Take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll look at some stats and numbers from this game. We'll do that as we continue right after this on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston football. You're listening to the Ralph's Construction postgame show.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837. It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
All right, welcome back here to the postgame show. Time to take a look at some stats.
Since 2005,
as the stats brought to you here by Farm Bureau Insurance, as we welcome you back here to the Ralph's Construction postgame show. First for the Indians tonight, Reggie Larson finished the game 7 of 12 for 73 yards in the game. That's a tough night passing, but he didn't have a whole lot of time, as they were on him pretty much every time he tried to drop back.
Right. That, like I say, Star Valley's defense and offense played really well. Came through our line quite often, and unless we could create a hole for them for our defensive backs, they just ran right through us sometimes.
Larson also carried the ball 3 times for 26 yards. Carson Winder, 11 carries tonight for 79. That does not count the 70-yard interception return that he had for the touchdown. For Star Valley, their triumvirate, the three-headed monster that is their quarterbacking core, threw the ball 21 times tonight for 183 yards. They had 6, 9, 10 different people carry the ball, the leading of which was the big man, Jesse Levitt from the backfield, 10 carries for 79 yards in the game. Other than that, just little runs here and there by the other 9 players. They also had a total of 9 players receive passes in the games, as they spread it around very well. Of their 183 yards, nobody really had more than 40 or 50 yards receiving in the game tonight for the Star Valley Braves. And for Star Valley, they had problems with penalties in the first half. In the second half, those penalties were almost non-existent. Yeah, on either team, and again, even Preston, well disciplined. Their penalties, I guess, in what, total of 3 or 4, not very many. Right, not very many at all. So 26-14 the final. We'll come back and wrap it up right after this.
Since 2005, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston. If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Folks have many reasons to visit Casper, Wyoming every year, whether it's work, high school sports and activity, a romantic getaway, or business meetings. The best place to stay when you're in Casper is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. A beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, a pool, fitness center, and a fabulous indoor atrium. You can also reserve meeting rooms for your next event, and each stay includes an extended continental breakfast. Reserve your rooms today at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. Call 307-472-6300.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
All right, welcome back here to the postgame show as we wrap things up here tonight. John, before we go, got a final thought or two for us?
Well, I'm an optimistic with Preston sports because we enjoy watching them and covering them. But we're in one of those stages. There are some experienced players, but we have some new players. But I thought they did well against Star Valley because, like I say, Star Valley's a 4-star team. They're very strong, and for us to not give up and come back and play in the second half, I thought we did real well. I didn't see a change. They didn't bring in a second team or anything. They played pretty much the same ones all the way through the game. Star Valley did. So I'm really proud of the Indians for standing in there and not giving up.
So that'll bring us to next week. As next week, the Jerome Tigers will be here, and it will be homecoming next Friday night. We'd love to see you fill the stands. If you're associated with Preston or an alumni of Preston, come out and join us for the game next week as the Jerome Tigers come to town for homecoming. The Crumble Cookie pregame show will get started next Friday at 6:30, and the kickoff is at 7. Our next broadcast of Preston Indian Sports will be Wednesday night when the Indians go to Grace for a triangle match in the volleyball court with Westside and Grace coming up on Wednesday. The first match gets underway at 5 p.m. with the Crumble Cookie pregame show at 4:30 coming up on Wednesday. Well, that'll wrap up our broadcast for tonight of Preston Indian football. The executive producer of KACH Radio Sports is Val Cook. The associate producer is Cody Olson. Our studio coordinator tonight has been John Beverly. For John Slaughter, I'm Dan Hubbard saying thanks for joining us tonight and enjoy your Labor Day weekend, everybody. And please, whatever you do, please be safe, and remind you the final score once again is Star Valley beats the Preston Indians tonight by the final score of 26-14. Until next time, from here at Preston, have a great night and a great weekend. And until next time, have a very pleasant good evening. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.